I want to talk about positive mental attitude. Now, when I was in the hospital and I was laying there, and I knew I could not move my hands and my legs, nothing. Pretty much, I felt like there's nothing I could do. I was at my wits' end. Well, a very special person in my life told me to be strong, stronger than this. Do this for her and my son. I changed the way I thought about things. I pretty much said, you know what, stop worrying about the stuff I do not have and worry about things I do have. The fact of the matter is, I was sitting there with hardly anything to call mine, but I was just proud of the fact that I was alive and that somebody cared enough to say that one person in the whole world who I did not ever expect to care cared. They showed me one thing: worry about things I have, and the fact that don't worry about things I do not have. So now, today, my whole life is I don't say the word can't, or don't, or won't, or anything with NT at the end of it. Couldn't. Don't be negative. Be positive about everything. Look, we deal with MS. Big whoop. So you get off balance. But the fact of the matter is, you have somebody that loves you somewhere. Remember that. You have somebody who looks up to you somewhere. Remember that. You have somebody who counts on you somewhere. Remember that. And do it for them, because they're seeing how strong you are, not how strong MS is. And that's the problem with a lot of the groups and everything. We focus on the negative. The stigma is we're always talking about, oh, well, today is hot, I can't move. No, that's can't. Remember, we don't say words like with NTs. Take the NT up, you can. It's harder to do things. That's what I tell JJ every day. It's harder to do stuff, but you can do it. It just takes more effort, or it takes a different way of thinking. If it's harder to do it this way, try it this other way. You can't say you cannot do something until you try it every way possible, and I guarantee one of those ways will work. But the first thing you have to do as an MS patient, as an MS sufferer, as a fighter, as a warrior, is tell yourself you can do all things that MS tells you you cannot do. Now, I'm a firm, hardened believer in the Lord. Now, I believe that He does everything. Now, I believe MS is what the devil uses to say we couldn't, because his job is to express disbelief, what we cannot do. I don't believe in that. I believe we can do anything. Now, I call MS the devil, because that's what it is. It's trying to tell us we cannot walk, or we cannot do this, or it's too hot, you cannot go this, you cannot. Remember, you cannot say cannot. Right? It just doesn't work. Just remember, be positive in your thinking first, and then all the exercises that I've shown you can do. You can walk, you can roll. Maybe you cannot, or it's harder to walk right now, or maybe it's harder to walk a mile now, but you will eventually be there. Now, that might be 3 years from now, but guess what? You will eventually be there. But remember, it first starts with you thinking you can. That's the first and foremost thing. I thought I could, they were telling me you won't be able to walk in, you can't do this, you can't do this, whatever. But hear me now. I can get up, I can walk 3 or 4 miles, I can ride a stationary bike, I can do all these things that they say I could not do. They sent me to a freaking hospice. A hospice. I had no idea what that was. They told me it was an adult family home. Ooh, okay. Whatever. I just don't believe that. I believe they believe one thing, I believe something entirely different. I don't believe in the word can't, or cannot, or wouldn't, or shouldn't. Do, can, believe. You can. Have faith. Have hope in yourself. Have faith in yourself. Because somebody, I know I do, so don't say nobody has faith in you. I have faith in you. So that's at least one person you know has faith in you. I might even know you in person, or never even touch you, even know your name, but I believe in you. I really do. And I know somebody believes in you. Somebody does. Even though you might not know, you might not care. I care. I know that person cares. There you go. So, if you can't find no one else do it for me. Do it for me. Because I know you can. Not can't, can. I believe you have faith, have hope, have a lot of love. You guys stay safe, be strong, no more expression. Love you guys, and I hope this goes farther than where it is now. Thanks.